world is ruling by Shao Kahn. 80% out of 100 is cons. Really don't care about time. Bitter like lime. Make a short victory mine.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Tosh, aka Coco Bone, coming at you guys with another voiceover video just to go over about Takeoff's funeral yesterday. But yes, I definitely had put down 6 bulletin points that I just kind of want to basically just go over and just talk about and just give more of my take. I just want to go over the whole entire Migos situation that is obviously, regarding Takeoff's passing. So I put down 6 bulletin points and I just want to get straight into it. So my first point that I would like to go into is that the Migos remind me of the group Temptations. Now I'm pretty sure that all of y'all have seen the movie Temptations. Remember how in the beginning of the movie, it was about, I think, 5 guys. They were all young guys, and in high school they were singing, they had great voices, and they just seemed like some really down to earth, cool, laid back, humble type of dudes. And of course, when people get a taste of any type of record label deal, now the first record label deal they got, it was trash because they were starting to get some radio play, but the lady had screwed them over and didn't pay them nothing. So another major record label had signed them and had added David Ruffin to the mix, and once they got their group together, they started touring and all that stuff, was making hit songs and making money. Now it just seemed like the fame and the fortune went to their damn head, and David Ruffin was on drugs, and then you had Bobby that was drinking out of control, displaying possible actions of domestic violence towards his wife. Then the other member, I forgot his name, but he was the tall dark-skinned guy. He had passed away in a wheelchair because he got shot. It was just a lot going on, and the point I'm trying to get at is it just seemed like once the Temptations had got in the music industry to me at this point is like a blender. What happens when you put a lot of deliciousness into the blender? You grind it the fuck up and then you pour it back out. And I feel like that's what the music industry be doing to these artists. That's what happened to the Temptations. They got stuffed in the blender, grind it the fuck up, and pour it back out in a bunch of different cups. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in one cup as a whole. No, it was just in a bunch of different cups, splattered everywhere, honey. And that's how I feel about the Migos. I feel like whatever morals and values and codes that they had before they signed their name on a dotted line to the major record label deal, whoever they used to be before they got signed was gone. And now the devil has a hold on to all of them until the very end, in my opinion. That's how I feel. I just feel like there wasn't no remorse for Takeoff from his own family. Now, Offset, kinda, sorta, but I still don't really trust him. The Migos had went into the industry of who they used to be, and now since they're stuck in it until death at this point, they are no longer who they used to be. They're gone. Whoever they used to be is gone. We are now looking at demons, in my opinion, because these two gentlemen, in my heart and in my spirit, I feel has something to do with their cousin / nephew's passing, allegedly. That's just how I feel. But moving on to my second bulletin point, I feel that the feelings are not real when it comes to Takeoff's passing, because honestly, when it came to Quavo reading that damn script,
you always with me, and we did everything together. Since we was kids, you been by my side, looking up at me with them eyes, same eyes you got as my sister. Waiting on me to make the next move, then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first, so you can do it right with me. You never competed with me. We was always on the same team because you hated playing against me because I always played too hard or too rough. And I can hear mama saying, not too rough, son, because I ain't like to lose. Remember our first dream was to be tag team partners in the WWE. We fell in love with WWE wrestling. We had every...
At the altar for his fucking nephew. Nigga, that is your nephew. How you you reading a fucking piece of paper just to sit up here and to have something to say for your blood? That is your nephew. Now, Offset, I respected him for just speaking from the heart. But what I don't respect is the devil himself, Quavo, to be right behind your nephew and you not even consoling him not one time. Because you want to stand there and try to look like a real man. What type of weirdo shit is that? Quavo is just very suspicious to me. Y'all already know how I feel about that man. I feel that he's a narcissistic demon at this point. He is a narcissistic devil. And I truly do believe in my heart and in my opinion that he set up his nephew Takeoff. Like, everybody has been saying that. Like, it's just at a point where, you know, things can't be hidden from the public no more. Like, a lot of people or a lot of regular people is starting to wake up to this BS. Like, people are now starting to open their mind and their eyes to this BS because all these rappers passing away like this, it's like one rapper passing away every year to come. Like, this ain't no coincidence. Yeah, I'm just really not feeling how Takeoff didn't console his other nephew. That's not genuine. You're not showing no real love. Read it from some nut ass, dusty ass, musty ass, crusty ass paper. The fuck? But let me calm back down, y'all, because Quavo always getting under my skin. I don't even know this nigga. I mean, I don't know none of these people. I don't know none of these guys. But you don't need to know somebody to see right through their ass. You know, their energy will let you know how they are. Moving right along to my third bulletin point. Because Takeoff is gone, I feel that the Migos is done. You know, yes, Offset and Quavo can have a duo. They can still make some good trap music and whatnot, but me personally, I just can't never look at them the same because Takeoff is gone. Without Takeoff, there is no Migos. What are y'all gonna be called next? The duos? Like, come on, like that. It's just not the same no more. The brand Migos is done to me. Like, dead it, done, casket, buried. Quavo allegedly set up his nephew just to get to more fame, but what if this sacrifice allegedly had backfired? Quavo, he's not really that talented. Like, if you really want me to keep it a buck, Takeoff was the better rapper of the group. Offset and Quavo had more people skills. They had more charisma. They wasn't as laid back as Takeoff. And not to say that Takeoff was just purely fucking innocent. I don't know why all you motherfuckers keep saying he was the purest one, because the quietest one is the crazy one. The more quiet and the more your ass got to hide, that means the more your ass is doing dirt that nobody don't fucking know about. So I'm not gonna sit here and feel like Takeoff was just the purest fucking one. He was the quietest one, but I'm not gonna sit here and believe that he was just so innocent because he was quiet. We don't know what the hell that man was doing behind closed doors. We really honestly don't. I don't trust none of them. But I think it's sad that we're seeing blood take out their own blood, allegedly, just to get to where they gotta go. Moving on to my fourth point. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay Prince Jr. and his father Jay Prince had something to do with the passing of Takeoff, due to Jay Prince walking right past Takeoff's body like it was nothing and had no remorse. When I had watched that unfortunate sad clip of Takeoff's body just laying there lifeless, you hear the agony and the pain in Quavo's voice. Jay Prince had just walked past his body as if he was just a piece of trash. Like, he walked past his body like, oh, somebody left their backpack there. Huh, ain't my business, moving on. Like, that's how the way he treated Takeoff. And I just thought that was just so, like, not humane. That was just so, like, inhuman of him to not be that consoling to somebody that got killed underneath your private party, sweetheart. No. Like, you really think we wasn't gonna peep that you just walked past Takeoff body like it was nothing? That man is the devil too. He's a demon. I'm telling y'all, these demons, just because they don't look like a demon, that don't mean they not a demon, y'all. Y'all gotta read in between the lines, man. But don't be disrespectful because you don't agree. Just how I don't agree with you. You want me to close my third eye of consciousness and awareness to the evilness that is erupting over and over and over and over and over again with all these rappers because of your delusion. I'm not doing that. So if you want me to be delusional, or you're expecting me to be delusional because I'm a female, y'all got the wrong female blogger. You come to this channel, you gonna get the straight up real. You gonna get the straight hot tea with no honey and lemon in it. It's just straight tea. So moving on to my next point. I want to get into the sexual assault allegation of Takeoff, because I feel like, except for my favorite blogger, Lovely T, shout out to Lovely T, she was the only one to call out how Takeoff had a sexual assault allegation against him. Their court date or trial was supposed to be, from my research, January 23rd, 2023. But that ain't gonna happen because Takeoff had got shot and killed. He passed. I was, looking up like tarot readings on Takeoff. Yes, y'all know I'm spiritual, so I would be into tarot readings. Well, I'm not really into them like that much anymore, but anyway, I had listened to about 3 of them. And all 3 tarot readers had said one thing in particular that I found very interesting. They all said someone is celebrating his death. And at this point, if this allegation about him taking advantage of a woman, which I believe to be true, and I could understand her pain, but we're not going to even get into all of that. If this allegation really is true, then I'm going to put it this way. If someone is celebrating his death, it's definitely going to be that woman that he had assaulted. I'm just going to leave that there, and I ain't going to say no more about that. Going on to my last point about Takeoff, I also feel that Takeoff is a sacrifice because Offset was supposed to be a sacrifice around the time that he had his car accident. So the reason why I came up with this speculation is because there was a video that Offset had made about 2-3 years ago. Offset had made a video called Red Room, and this video was posted on February 14th, 2019. The date that this video was posted, this was like a year, or actually not a year, but some months before his car accident, because his car accident was around May 2018. And I find it ironic how, because he has survived that, he came out with a music video a few months later after that car accident talking about Red Room. If you go on Google and just type in Red Room, there's a movie that's called Red Room. And this movie had came out around 2019, the same year that Offset had posted his Red Room music video. And if you check out the trailer for the movie called Red Room, it's a horror movie. And in that movie, they basically kidnap women in them white vans that you gotta stay away from when you go to Walmart or any of them big time stores or Burlington, any of them type of stores that got them big ass parking lots. You always stay away from them white vans. They basically abduct girls in those white vans. They, tie them up, and then they basically torture them, physically assault them, sexually assault them, and murder them. And the trailer to it is just crazy. I'm not playing that disgusting trailer on this video. I will leave a link in the description below. Y'all can go check it out. But that movie trailer is a representation towards Offset video called Red Room. And then obviously you see this nigga in a red, dark ass, creepy ass room with like 10, 12, 13, it's probably 13 candles, because in the Masonic lounge they go by the 33rd degree. But that's another story for another time. Y'all going to do some more research on that. And I'm not going to sit here and believe he was trying to be creative. I'm believing that, maybe he's expressing to us that he has seen some wickedness behind the scenes. And it definitely would not surprise me if he comes out and explain all the stuff that he has seen that is purely wicked and evil. Moral to this whole entire just Migos situation / disaster, I honestly just feel like Takeoff is burning, if you catch my drift, because Takeoff didn't repent. Takeoff had lived his life the way that he wanted, and Takeoff did not care to, repent for any of his sins that he has committed on this planet Earth. I keep telling y'all, the quietest ones in the room is the craziest one in the room. There's a reason why on the ID channel, they got a show called Blood Relatives, because there's been family taking out their own blood for so many years just to get to where they gotta go. Hell, there's family taking out their own blood just so that they can collect a life insurance policy. There's situations like that. You got kids killing their damn parents for whatever their reasons is. But I personally believe that Takeoff is burning. I'm just over this whole entire Migos situation. In my opinion, the Migos is done, but That's all I got to say. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your girl some love, help your girl get to 3,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions at the comment section down below, and please give me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push my videos further out into the algorithm. I'm out this bitch. Deuces.
We live in the world that's extremely so cruel. Hitting below the belt, man, that's not cool. My feelings is numb to the point where I got a fork and I'm just eating this sauce like it's food. Bitch, when I'm corny and ain't gonna be shit. Bitches is hoping I die when I'm sick. I might as well go to the sex store to buy me a strap on to wear, cause they all on my dick. Worry about me and what I just do. Worry about me and what I just said. The audience look at your life as a boo. A fake ass bitch snake when the real skin have shed.